Okay, so I've just came back from Aldi and I will show you what I got because I walked the entire way back from Aldi and I'd just been to work and I also had all my work stuff with me. But yeah, I think I'll do like a little bit of a vlog. I'll start this vlog off with a Aldi haul. I haven't got much interesting, well, I find it interesting, but you might not. But yeah, I got some bananas, which I am planning to make, well, I'm planning for these to go bad. These are like 16p each. I'm gonna make some banana bread at some point. Is that how you say it? I don't know how to say it, but basically it's this bread that I've been seeing a lot. This is garlic and rosemary. This is new, but you literally just add water and oil to this. And you've got some nice breads. I also got some honey roast peanuts for my boyfriend, or I might use it in my cooking, I'm not too sure. And then I also got a bottle of this strawberry and kiwi zero sugar flavour sparkling drink, which this was like 50p, so I was like, well, I'll give it a go, see if I like it. Bit of a change to my usual Pepsi Max. This is the heavy bag. Got some blue food colouring because I really want to get like proper like little baking cupboard going on. Pink food colouring, vanilla extracts because I ran out the other day. Then I've got some strong white bread flour because I'm planning to make all my bread homemade. Yeah, I think you can get like 3 loaves out of this. I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't much. So I'm probably going to save a lot of money making my own bread. Talking about making bread, I got 8 sachets of yeast, which obviously I need for the bread. I've got 2 lots of dark chocolate, milk chocolate and white chocolate because all of my chocolate was gone, so I had to buy some more. And then I've got some sultanas. I'm not too sure why, but I just thought I'll use them at some point. And some caramelised biscuits because my boyfriend loves Biscoff and everything like Biscoff sort of thing. So I thought, you know, I can make a cheesecake, or I can even crush them up and put them into like cookies and things like that, make my own Biscoff cookies. But yeah, they're just a bit cheaper than the Biscoff ones, and obviously they taste the same, especially when you've made something out of them. Like, you won't even realise that it's not Biscoff by the time you've made something with them. But yeah, that is everything that I got. I know that it wasn't much, it didn't look like much, but it felt like I was carrying a lot, so I just had to show you what I got. I'm going to disappear because I'm absolutely shattered. I've been up for ages. Yesterday I didn't sleep properly at all, so I'm going to sleep like a baby today. I can't wait. So I'm just going to chill for a little bit. I've got the electrician coming round on Wednesday, so I don't know what my plan is for then. After the weekend that I had, I sorted out so much crap of mine. Like, I had a load of boxes that were in storage and whatever. And just like things that I've gathered through the years, stuff like that. And I pretty much did the final, not the final, but definitely the last massive sort out that I needed to do, and get things organised in my flat and stuff like that. So I've achieved a lot this weekend, but the only thing is obviously I sorted all that out and I didn't have any energy to actually clean up afterwards. I've cleaned the bathroom. I did really good cleaning the bathroom yesterday, but apart from that, that's like the only place that I've really cleaned properly. My kitchen it's a little bit of a state. Yeah, it's a bit of a state. It's not as bad as before, but like, I keep cleaning, and then after I've cleaned, I'll be like, I really want to make something. I really want to make my kitchen messy again, and bake something or cook something and stuff. And then I just end up with a messy kitchen again. I baked my dad some apple pie yesterday because he is coming back from his holiday. He went on holiday on his own. Don't even ask me why. But then again, I've done stuff like that, so I can't really blame him. But yeah, he's coming back today, so I've left an apple pie at his house. I've been asked to go round today, like later, but I really don't know, because my sleep was so broken up yesterday. Like, I woke up at about midnight, I started organising stuff, and then after that I sort of chilled out for a little bit, then went back to organising things. I just took it really slowly, and then after that I did a load of chores like washing, cleaning, but it feels like I haven't really achieved enough because my kitchen's in a state. Every room in the house apart from the bathroom is in an absolute state, but I've gave the bathroom a really deep clean, so I'm really happy with that. But I don't know, like, I know that I've done so much, but then I can't help thinking and feeling like I haven't done a lot, or I need to do more. You know, I work a lot of hours. I've been working 6 nights a week recently, so that's why you haven't seen as much from me. I'm saving up for a lot, and obviously I want to start making like some, what do you call it, overpayments. That's it. I want to start making some overpayments for my mortgage, but obviously I need to be on my feet with money at the minute, like on my feet completely with money, before I can start doing that. So I'm doing a lot of overtime to get myself back on my feet sooner, and stuff like that. And like I say, there is a lot of stuff that I want to get and want to do anyway. There's a lot of things, exciting things that are going to happen, and yeah, just there are some exciting things, so I should be happy. But I also just feel like I just go to work, come home, and everything's just a mess, and like I don't know. It's a difficult one, but I am really enjoying this. Like, it's definitely, I definitely feel a lot better than when I was renting. I feel a lot more chill than when I was renting my own place, because that was a mess. That was a complete mess. But yeah, that's a little bit of an update. I'll see you soon for like whenever I'm doing something else. Maybe a different day, maybe the same day, I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm struggling, but like, I'm also struggling to give myself a little bit of peace, a little bit of time to relax, a little bit of chill time, which is why I'm currently filming, so I make sure that after I've put all this shit away, I chill, because that's what I've told you that I'm going to do, so I'm going to chill, and go to sleep, get changed in some comfy clothes, and yeah, just chill out. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so I've just got back from work. I've realised I've still got my fucking high vis on, but that was honestly the worst shift ever. Probably, definitely the worst shift for a long time, but I'm so flipping exhausted. I've got to clean up because, to be fair, I completely forgot that I need to stay later today because it just slipped my mind. So I need to clean up everything because I've got the electrician coming round tomorrow morning after I finish work then. So I need to have a little bit of a clean round, obviously not too much, like I don't need to start scrubbing the place, but I definitely need to make it look a bit more less messy, I guess. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't want him to come into a shithole. I'm gonna get changed because I'm still in my work uniform and I don't want to be. Just get comfy and then have a bit of a clean around. That's all I can do, innit? So. Okay, so it's a little bit later now and I'm about to get ready for bed. I've done all the kitchen washing up and cleaned up a little bit. Just basically like sorting out the mess that I've left for myself. Like I said, I'm not going to have a massive clean out. Currently doing the bins, that's why you can hear that noise. But yeah, I need to get myself ready for bed and probably just chill. That's about it. Like I say, I did a decent amount of washing up, so I'm happy with that. And my flat looks better, put it that way. So yeah, I'm happy with all of that. But then it's also just like I can't really clean up because obviously I need things in the meantime, like I don't know, my work stuff and things like that. I am looking a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna try this strawberry and kiwi 0 sugar drink that I got from Aldi the other day. I'm literally about to go to bed, but I just thought that I'd try it because I always just chill out and have a fizzy drink, but usually that's Pepsi. So I'm hoping that I can find like a cheaper drink. This was 50p compared to the £2 that I usually spend on a big bottle of Pepsi, Pepsi Max. This is £1.99, so hopefully this would be like a nice alternative, and then I could have like Pepsi as like a treat sort of thing. Well, not a treat, but like on occasion. So also, do you like my little cup? I got it when I was in my old place. A little cactus. I actually remember finding this. I found it in a charity shop. But yeah, I don't know whether it's actually meant to be a glass or a vase. I mean, it's a bit too small for a vase. That's really nice. I like that, to be fair. I probably will go back to my Pepsi, but that's just like, yeah, that's really good. That's really good. I need to like start experimenting more with drinks and stuff because I find that I always drink Pepsi, like always. On occasion I'll get Apple Tango, I think, or what else do I get? That's about it. Like it's usually Pepsi. That's all I ever drink, really. So, or like flavoured water. I do like flavoured water. So stuff like, I mean, it's a sparkling drink, so I don't even know if it's pop. Like a fizzy drink. I don't know whether it's a fizzy drink or just a sparkling drink. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, watch. Recently I've been watching a lot of Grackle. I don't know why, but I got back into baking myself, and I was like, I was sort of on a hunt for a recipe that she made, and I wanted to make it ages ago, but I couldn't because I was still living at my dad's. And then I've tried to find it recently so I can make it, seeing as I'm back in like my baking era, would you call it that? I'm not sure, but I'm doing a lot more baking now and just wanting to bake. So I've been searching for this recipe that I wanted to make for my boyfriend because it's like peanut butter cookies, and she claims it's the best one that she's ever found. But I've also, while hunting for that recipe, I've just fallen into watching all of her old vlogs and stuff, and some of her new ones as well, actually, because I don't know, I just fell off the bandwagon of like watching all of my usual YouTubers, and I just got onto like more long form content, like, I don't know, stuff like just really chatty things, like, I don't know, true crime content and things like that, I guess. But yeah, I've really been enjoying watching some vlogs and stuff. Yeah, it's quite nostalgic as well because I've been watching Grackle for years. So yeah, I kind of just been binging on her vlogs, and at the minute I'm watching a load of Christmas vlogs, and I'm sort of thinking, I don't know, like, what am I doing for Christmas? I want to do something for Christmas. I want to do something with my boyfriend this year, but I really don't know what. And it's also like, I'm kind of on a budget, so is my boyfriend. He's got a lot of things that he's currently paying off and stuff like that. He's got a new car, so he's paying that off. So we're both quite tight for money, but I also feel like we can make something happen. We've got plans for Halloween, to be fair, so, and that's just literally watching scary movies at the minute, unless someone spots something better that we can do. But yeah, just having like a brief plan of what you can do, I think it just makes me look forward to things, and that's what I need to do more often, because it will get to the day of like, I don't know, Halloween or Christmas, and then it'll go after that, and I'll be like seeing everything that everyone else has done, and then be like, I didn't do anything. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I don't know what I'm waffling on about anymore, so I'm gonna disappear and go to bed, because obviously I'm getting tired because I'm just waffling and waffling. Christian has just came round and he couldn't do it, so great. So we've gone for like some different bathroom lights and stuff. Did I even say that I was having the bathroom done? But yeah, I'm having my bathroom lights done, because this is the current situation. Just like one little light, and like it works, and it's quite bright, to be fair, but it is a bit dodgy, because I've got like, not the wires hanging out, but like there's a gap between where the ceiling is and the light, so I was like, you know what, I might as well just change it all completely. But I'm running a bath, and hopefully it will be warm enough and I can get in it and have a little bath time. I've also got a bath bomb, one of the Hello Kitty Halloween bath bombs, so cute. I also picked up a Karomi one, but I'm gonna use the Hello Kitty one today. But yeah, like, this is my week. This is literally it. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the bath to fill, because it's a little bit slow. A little bit slow. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for that, I guess. Okay, so I've got my bath ready, and I'm gonna see what it does. Okay. Maybe not. Slowly fizzing. She's slowly fizzing. So I've actually got to take some water out, because it's a little bit too full, and it's also like, what the hell? It's also got a bit too much cold water in it, so yeah, I just need to get the right temperature. But yeah, she's still going. It's literally white with a bit of paint on it, so it's not even gonna turn my bath like a nice colour. I've added some bubble bath, bottle by the looks of it, muscle therapy bath soak, and yeah, I'm just trying to get the temperature right, because obviously I've never used this bath before, so just giving it a go, seeing what works and stuff. I'm currently making bread. Well, I'm gonna start making bread. I'm just gonna follow the instructions on the back, like, I'm just gonna follow the instructions on the back of this bread flour that I brought from Aldi, and it just says that you need flour, yeast and salt in a bowl with some water. So 500 grams of strong white flour, which is this. 500 grams, oh my god. Oh, a little bit too much. 500 grams. 1, 2, a little bit more. A little bit more. 500. It's been a while since I've made bread, so I'm doing like the exact recipe. I need 320 millilitres of lukewarm water. Yep, I think that is perfect. Need some olive oil, wherever that is, here it is. Yeast and salt. I wasn't really that prepared for this, to be fair. A bit of salt. It says 1 teaspoon, but I'm just going to put a little pinch of salt in there. So 2 tablespoons of the oil. 1, 2, and then I believe I can add the water. And then I just need to mix it with my hands. So, okay, this is I don't like this. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I've made bread, but the other day I was in the shop and I needed some bread, but I was like, you know what, instead of buying bread, I'm just going to buy some bread flour and make my own, because it's been a while since I've made bread, and oh my god, it is so much better than getting a loaf of store-bought bread. Honestly, trust me, it is so much better than doing that. And not only that, but also like it saves money. Like in my eyes, it saves money and stuff. You know, instead of buying the cheap crap bread because you're on a budget, you just buy bread flour, and that's pretty much all of the ingredients you need, like bread flour and yeast, which both of them you'll get your use out of if you do make bread multiple times. So you'll definitely get your use out of the things that you buy to make the bread if you make it. It's definitely getting there. This is what it looks like so far. So I'm gonna disappear and keep on following this recipe and stuff. I'm probably gonna have to leave it to rise and whatever, so you'll definitely get to see the end result though. Yeah. Also, while I'm here, obviously I'll put all of my stuff away in a minute, but I'm actually going to warm up some rice and try this tikka masala sweet potato and chickpea curry by Ben's Plant Powered or whatever. But yeah, I rarely show you like what I'm eating or anything like that. I mean, to be fair, it's because I forget to eat a lot of times, or I just don't really eat massive meals. I tend to just snack a lot. So I'm actually sitting down, and it says that it serves 2 people. Let's see how much I get out of this. I don't usually eat meals like this. Like I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I've probably put about half in there, so I'm gonna put this into the microwave. I just wished I had my bread, and then I could like have a bit of bread on the sides. That'd be nice. But obviously I don't. So But yeah, I've secured the goods because I'm going to do some baking when I'm back. But yeah, I just had to nip out and I'm literally wearing my pyjamas. So I have picked up peanut butter and some butter because I must have looked mad because I've already gone to that shop once earlier to buy a load of things for work, like some drinks that I want to use at work and stuff like that. My bread, let's see how it's doing. Okay, it's risen a little bit. I think I will pop it in the oven. Just because I've just done a load of washing as well, so I need to hang that up while the oven preheats, and then I can put the bread in the oven, and then I'm gonna make some peanut butter cookies, which only need peanut butter, sugar and eggs. So, well, one egg, a single egg. So I just brought the butter because I was running out, and I was like, if I choose to make anything else at some point, I'll have the butter. So, but yeah, I'm gonna disappear and hang up all my washing, put the bread in the oven, and I'll probably film me making the cookies, but I'll be back when I actually do that. Why does my face look really dirty? Anyway, yeah, I'll be back in a second. So literally all I have to do for the peanut butter cookies is weigh out 240 grams of peanut butter. For some reason I thought that I had this in my flat, but obviously not, because I've just had to go out and buy some. So 240 grams. Got a feeling this is going to be like the whole thing. I need 100 grams of this. I'm using brown sugar just because I can, and I prefer brown sugar in cookies. Okay, 103, but I did put a little bit extra peanut butter in, so I'm not going to weigh too much. And then I just need an egg, so an egg, and then we can mix it. Checking that I've got no shell in there because I feel like I did, but I can't see any, so throw that in the bin. I need, ugh, I hate egg. I've used this whisk a few times now and I think it's really good. So I'm gonna just use this. Probably move those eggs off where I'm working. So it's looking like breadcrumbs, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. So I'm guessing I need a lined baking tray. I'm going to try and fit them all onto this biggish one that I've got, but I'm not too sure if they're all going to fit. I don't want to make them too big, but then I do want them quite big, so I'm just going to roll them up into balls. On the videos I've seen, the cookies don't expand too much, so I don't have to be that careful, but I still don't want them forming one giant cookie. I want little baby cookies. And then I'm gonna get a fork and like flatten them so they like have a little cute top, I guess. I'm actually going out for dinner, I guess, with my boyfriend tomorrow, so I'm gonna give them to him tomorrow. He really likes peanut butter, and then I figured that I could maybe take some into work. I'm not too sure if I will. It depends how they come out and how many I get, but I'll show them. Oh, this is what they look like. They look so cute. But the oven is not ready yet, so I'll just, not on top of the oven, and then I'll just make another tray. Hopefully I can fit them onto 2 trays, because I kind of don't want to be left waiting around for the oven to finish to do my next batch. I did think that this week I'd be baking some banana bread, but the bananas are still quite ripe, so I will be making that, but probably not in this video. Because you can sort of see these, I will like just, this is what I've done to get that shape that I did. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the bread to finish. And these need to be put at 180 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. Yeah, hopefully I can fit both trays in the oven. I'll be back with results and everything in a bit, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm just about to go to work, but I just thought I'd show you like how the cookies and bread came out. So got the bread, not my best work, but it's bread in it, and then the cookies are a little bit burnt, and I think I'm just gonna bin them. I left them in for like however long they told me to, but they still came out like this, and it's such a shame. But you might think, oh, it's not too bad, but then on the bottom it's literally so burnt. Even with these, like, yeah, not my best work. I'm in a little bit of a rush because I'm just about to head out for date night. I've filmed a Get Ready With Me actually, so if you want to see that, then that should be up on my channel. If not, it will be soon. But yeah, I'm going to a smokehouse, that's it. I'm going to a smokehouse with my boyfriend tonight, and then I'm going to work afterwards. The joys of life, love it. But yeah, I'll probably show you what I get, and then that's probably going to be at the end of this vlog, because that's the end of this week. But yeah, that's literally, apart from work, that's all I've been doing this week, so it's realistic and stuff, I guess. But yeah, I haven't had a date night in ages with my boyfriend, so I'm so excited.